Welcome to Valley Children's Stadium in Fresno, California, home to the Fresno State Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Arkansas State Red Wolves, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Fresno State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Fresno State will kick it off and we will be underway. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. To the ground with the back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Red Wolves want to crank the tempo. They'll keep it on the ground. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
There's nothing better than opening drive, coming out as an away team. Everybody's got all that excitement, all that energy, and being able to run the football and physically exert yourself to start a football game.
They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. It was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense is doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
The Red Wolves will line it up on 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. And his throw is incomplete.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go.
Wants to throw. Makes a connection. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas State.
And they talked about it this week with us. They talked about wanting to start this football game fast. Nothing like taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage, and then getting closer and exerting your physicality, running the football in, off to a hot start for this offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Off from the shotgun. Turning it on. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. They'll run the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
They'll start this drive from the 42. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball off.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Taylor wants to throw it. Finds his man in the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Red Wolves in the hurry up. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quickly complete. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
QBs that can run completely change your game plan. I mean, every single bit of it. You have to understand now as a pass rusher, I got to keep him in the pocket. I got to understand all the zone read concepts and the power read and the jet read, all the different things they can do to you. So, you know, having a guy back there at the helm that can run the football, you better be alert of it from the first play to the end of the 4th quarter.
The Red Wolves are on the move. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Back to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick.
Oh, that boy know it's double mud. That's all you know.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Taylor wants to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
That's a nice play by the defense. You're trailing early in the game. They've got the ball on your side of the field, so you force the incompletion on 3rd down.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Kick comes up a little short, and now he's thinking kick 6. Time for one more snap.
Double mug, double mug, double mug, double mug.
He might want another play. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Working that left side now. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the 2nd. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10.
You know, the RPO game now in college football really puts the defense in a bind. And it forces them just to freeze a half second as they try to distinguish between the running back and the quarterback. Who's keeping...
He lost one down the sideline. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath. And
there he goes. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
The sweet feet buy a little time. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Pressure coming. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games. This guy's notched a sack, starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
Punt is in the air. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. This drive will open from the 15. Taylor wants to throw it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it along the sideline. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. And the Red Wolves come to the line in the hurry-up. To the air on first down. Fires to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Second down, he'll throw it. He's going to throw deep right side. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Well, this defense was ready for go-balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bring in the heat. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Red Wolves will bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He gets it out to the 17. Unit right there to make the stop. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. From the gun, the give, looking for room. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of gains all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw on first down. Got the back over the middle. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to fire on second down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Stevens. Oh, he's got some space. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Red Wolves come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Wolves!
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, want to jump in and let you know what's going on in this top 25 showdown. Notre Dame is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Rockne and Leahy, this has not been a blowout in South Bend today. They're up by a field goal over Arkansas. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Looking for a deep man. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. He's going for it all. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on 3rd down, low percentage throw, it falls incomplete, and all that momentum that was established early in the drive, that's gone away now if you have to punt.
Throws for the tight end. Complete downfield. They convert the 4th down, but back to the line with no time to waste. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into the... Hits him inside the 20, still going. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Little touch pass to the receiver. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Now adjusting. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
And that was great execution on that drive. That is exactly what you needed. You took almost all of the time, and you cut into this lead. Now you're about to go into the half, get everybody excited, use that momentum to start the second half.
And he's going to bring this one out. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The Red Wolves will boot it away to start the second half.
Number 12, set to advance on the football.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
On the set. Get set.
Off play action on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. This tight end just creates matchup problems no matter how you try to defend it.
How about the catch radius on him, too? So as a quarterback, you don't have to be perfect when throwing it to him. You just got to get it somewhere in his vicinity, and he can come up with the catch.
That's reeled in. It's Benedict. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Fresno State right back to the line. Quarterback making adjustments. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. Throws to the wideout. Makes the catch. Converts on 4th down. Is still on his feet. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
That's caught. It's White. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
Good awareness by the defense. In this situation on the field, you know there's coordinators that like to try to take shots deep down the field and catch you napping, but the defense was ready for that one.
Looking to throw again. He's not afraid to go deep. Touchdown, Fresno State. They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up, they find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The quarterback run is part of their game plan. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, third quarter here, 2nd and 10. Taylor wants to throw. Good timing on the quick out. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Looking downfield on first down. And he hauls it in at the 30.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Man, you see so much of this in football now. Big body wide receivers, right? Guys that can run routes and box guys out. You want to play man-to-man coverage on me? I'll put my big body on you. You throw it near me, I'll make the contested catch.
And the Red Wolves can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Short, quick, precise passing game. Good enough to move the sticks.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
You've heard us talk about it a million times. Find the tight end in the red zone. Use the big bodies, right? Well, they do. And he drops it. God, that is not normal for the tight end position. These are the guys you depend on down here in this area.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Gets rid of it. This time on target. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
Taylor wants to throw it. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And this offense shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on second down and goal?
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to fire. Just missed on the connection. Incomplete.
Nice execution by this defense on second and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on them. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
That boy is a mid-blitz warrior.
Now third and goal and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Red Wolves! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll start this drive going to the air. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. He's got him. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Fresno State right back to the line. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Makes the grab. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. These guys have staggered around a little bit in this one. It would be a really good time to get things going if they want to hold off the upset bid.
But they're the favorite for a reason, Reese, and they've got the playmakers on the field. They're only one play away from completely changing the momentum in this game. So the underdog, David, they've got to keep playing at a high level.
And they're the underdogs for a reason. So they've got to have some things go their way. They got to catch some breaks. And all they want to do, continue to fight, continue to hang around as long as possible and stay within a play or stay within some kind of big game-changing momentum play.
Grab near the marker. It's Benedict. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. Down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Grabs it inside the 10.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. Inside the 40. Past the 30. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Arkansas State. And they turn it into a defensive score. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Florida Atlantic delivered the knockout blow early in this one, en route to the type of win that can turn some heads there in the American. Trust me when I say the party is on in Boca. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update.
I love that play call by the offensive coordinator. Your quarterback just threw a pick 6. You want to pick him right back up, right? So don't handcuff him. On the very first play of the next drive, let him throw the football to try to reestablish a rhythm and reestablish some confidence. Obviously, that one falls incomplete, but they need to get this guy back into a rhythm.
He's loose on the left. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
This defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's the big-time moment. In the 4th quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers.
And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. A dangerous cover man and a dangerous return man after the pick as he gets it all the way to the 44-yard line. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. Looking for space. It's Turay. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
Taylor wants to throw. Grabs it in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
The give out of the gun. He's not quite going to make it to the marker. They'll spot it at the 37, and now a decision on 4th down. On 4th down, going to the air. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. The incomplete pass, fourth down, fails, and they'll turn it over.
Well, you're up by 2 possessions in the fourth quarter. They're hoping with that conversion they ice the game. They don't get it. It feels like they're going to win, but we've seen crazy things happen in college football, and they've left the door open here late. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, and I think you know the situation as a defender, and you know you're up by a score, and you know exactly what's going on with the offense. They got to make some big plays here in the fourth quarter. Nice job playing the deep ball, staying deep, and not giving up the big.
Breaks into the open. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Here comes the heat. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Fresno State right back to the line.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. And guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week, too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
Yeah, and now trailing with a little over 2 minutes, it's looking bleak. My defense has got to go out there and get a stop immediately. I got to stop the clock as fast as I can, try to save as much as I can, and then put my 2-minute offense together. There's a lot that has to go right for me to get back in this ball game.
And he'll just get rid of that one.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Taylor wants to throw it. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep. Not able to connect there.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. The Red Wolves line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Was looking for more running room and found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Rushes on him. A strike downfield. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Benedict. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. Wants to throw it. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
And I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you work in the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
You don't see bat downs all the time. A lot of times guys break on the football, the defensive backs, and they're trying to catch it and make a play. I like he knew where he was. He's in the end zone, not trying to give up points. Does a great job breaking on the...
And this is caught for a touchdown, so hold on just a minute. We might have a finish here.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
Time is of the essence. Just under a minute to go as they line up with the onside kick. And before they can kick it, the receiving team is going to call a timeout. Time is of the essence. Just under a minute to go as they line up with the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, Arkansas State.
And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on third down. Taylor wants to throw. Using the quick game. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on fourth down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the fourth down stop.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on fourth down you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
To the air on first down. He's taking the deep shot. Catch and stride inside the 15. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The defense will take a timeout. 25 seconds left to play. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He wants to change this route. Wants to throw, and not much time to work with. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldog!
And in this situation now, if you're on offense, what do? Do you kick the extra point, tie it, and hope for overtime, or are you aggressive? Do you decide to go for 2 right here and see if you can take the lead with just seconds left in the game.
And now they've decided to go for two. A gutsy call, and the game likely to be decided right here. He's looking to throw. Forced out of the pocket. It's incomplete. And the try for two and the attempt to take the lead does not work in the final seconds. Just over 20 seconds to play. They must recover this onside kick to have a chance. They got it. Able to recover the onside kick, and they get the offense right back out there. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Going right to work up top. Under fire. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Might be calling a hot route. They'll go back to the air on second down. Makes the pass. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback of decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
Slings it downfield. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Well, they're down a possession, and they're on their own side of the 50, so they need a big one right here. They've just thrown 3 straight incompletions, but it just takes one. It just takes one big play down the field to all of a sudden get that momentum and that juice flowing again to give yourselves a chance to win.
Fourth down, gotta have it here. Fires left. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that